John Nohueo, everybody. Welcome to Aurora YouTube channel. And if you're watching this video, it means that you are here on Friday on our usual Alpha Leaks session with Aurora Labs. My name is Alex Shevchenko, and on this live stream on the YouTube, we're sharing with you news from the Aurora ecosystem. This is a live stream, which means that you are able to ask your questions directly in the chat of YouTube. So in case you have any, please don't be shy, ask these, and I will try to answer all of your questions. And let's dive into the news. So first of all, Aurora Labs has released a brand new article on Medium that is called The Beginner's Guide to the Aurora Ecosystem. This is the place where you are able to learn a little bit more about Aurora, different products that are available in Aurora, and many additional things. So check it out. This is a pretty nice introductory article into the Aurora. And now I would like to switch to one of the major products of Aurora, and this is the product that is called Aurora Cloud. And for those of you who have been already trying out Aurora Cloud and were going through the demo that is located on auroracloud.dev, this demo is demonstrating all of the great things about silos or Aurora chains or Aurora containers that are available for everybody. And within this demonstration, you're able to interact with the so-called innovation silo, one of the silos that are deployed directly on the near mainnet. And within this demonstration, there was one additional particular thing added, and this is the demonstration of the connectivity, one of the greatest features of Aurora Cloud and Aurora chains. The fact is that Aurora chains are not separated. They are all executed on the near protocol, which means that they are able to cross-contract call each other. And because of this, developers are able to introduce new interesting use cases. For example, aggregate liquidity from different Aurora chains to achieve more efficient swaps, and the swaps with lower fees, right? So in order to show, and again, as I'm saying, everyone is able to try it out and see, what we're able to execute here is actually create a transaction that is going to be executed from the innovation silo. It's going to land in the innovation silo. This transaction is going to execute the call through the near native runtime. So the transaction is going to create a call into the near network, which will later call Aurora mainnet and query the price from the pool, the Tree Solaris pool on the wrap near USDC pool on Tree Solaris, right? And from this pool, we would be able to query the price, and the price of near is going to be transferred back to the near runtime, which in turn is going to transfer it back into the innovation silo. This complicated interaction of 3 different runtimes is absolutely possible within just a single transaction that is executed, which execution is started on the Aurora network. So we're able to do this. We're able just to click get price. And as you can see, there is, for those of you who have followed this demo, all of the transaction costs on this silo are equal to 1 INNO token. And you are able now to see the speed of the execution of the transactions. Once again, transactions are executed very fast on the Aurora blockchain. Every single transaction is taken around 1 to 2 seconds for execution. And this particular transaction includes multiple interactions with different parts of the network. And because of this, it was taking a little bit more time. Now, the execution was completed. All of these 4 different steps, the complicated behavior here of that connects 3 different runtimes, was done within a single transaction that was triggering it. And the result is that the price of the near is 1.75 USDC. And you're also able to see the transactions on the innovation silo, transactions on near, the query of the transactions on the Aurora mainnet, all of that stuff. If you are willing to know a little bit more about these cross-chain interactions that are available within the Aurora ecosystem, I encourage you to visit the developer portal that is located at dev.aurora.dev. And here you're able to go into the dev feed and check out the separate article that is called cross-ecosystem communication. Within this article for the developers, it is pretty in a detail. There is an explanation how this thing is working and how you are able to make use of it, right? So check it out. Cool functionality available for you right now. There is no other ecosystem in the blockchain space that are allowing connectivity or cross-chain connectivity in between the chains of the similar type. I do believe that this is one of the greatest features of the Aurora Cloud, and now within this demo, you are able to take a look at it, feel it on your fingertips. Coming back to other news about the developer portal, now it is accessible directly from aurora.dev. So previously we've missed to put a link on it on the website, and now it is here, right? The first point in the developer section. We have been chosen and we have been nominated for the startup of the year in Gibraltar by HackerNoon. So for everyone who is willing to support us and vote for us, or maybe vote for any other startups that you potentially know in Gibraltar, we encourage you to go to the startupshackernoon.com. You would be able to find this voting. And there are 5 startups from Gibraltar that were nominated. Among them, one is Aurora Labs. So again, encouraging you to support us or other startups within this voting. A very, very big thing and very big news for Aurora Network, a pretty famous and a big wallet, Avocado, developed by Instadap, the smart contract based wallet that simplifies the user interaction with the multiple blockchains, has integrated Aurora Network. So for everybody who is using Avocado on other networks, now you are able to use it on Aurora too. A great achievement, and looking forward for additional deployments of the Instadap team on Aurora. Additional application was deployed into Aurora, and this time it is PCPO, a multi-chain NFT management platform. PCPO, welcome to the Aurora family. Aurora created the official page on the CoinMarketCap in communities there. So now you are able to go into the community section, which is a beta feature on CoinMarketCap, and you would be able to see Aurora page there. At the moment, it is still in the validation phase, but pretty soon the community team is going to post also updates here directly on CoinMarketCap. So in case you're a heavy user of the communities in CoinMarketCap, follow Aurora community here. For those of you who are fond of the podcasts, you're able to listen to approximately a 1-hour podcast in between Aurora and Metapool that was happening earlier this week on Monday. And there we have been talking about, with Claudio from Metapool, we have been talking about the complexities of the decentralized governance and what are the challenges are there and how to overcome this. It was a pretty interesting talk, so I encourage everyone to listen to it and maybe get some additional ideas. And in the partnership with BPro, Aurora has launched the bounty program for the developers. Now, this bounty program is something that is pretty different from anything that you have seen before. And specifically, in case you're a developer, in case you're able to read the code and create content around it, I encourage you to go again back to the developer portal of Aurora at dev.aurora.dev and check out in the dev feed the latest article, Aurora Bounty Program with bPro. And within this bounty program, developers are encouraged to help us to work on the different documentation, different use cases of the application of Near plugins. This is one of the pieces that we have been developing inside of Aurora Labs that helps to develop smart contracts on Near protocol in general. This solution was formed as a separate NAP, and it is available for everybody to use this. In general, it is extremely handy, very thoroughly battle tested in production by us, and this is just our contribution into the open source community of the Near protocol. Go check out, in case you are willing to help, there are some bounties. In case you're willing to write better smart contracts on Near, please check out the standard and potentially and just make use of the default implementation of it. It is really going to help you out to solve many of your future problems. Moving on to the bounties that are less focused on the developers, and we are happy to say that the official campaign with Zeely was launched for Aurora, including also Fast Oath, which is the newest feature that is available for Boss. So go to Zeely and figure out what are the things that what are the different quests that are available for everybody. There are many different things. Daily connect, join different social media. But besides that, there are also some additional new stuff about Fast Oath and Near Social. So quite a lot of the different things focused on it. And besides that, there are some additional games that you're able to play and get rewards. So check out with Zeely, you're able to learn more about Aurora ecosystem and get more information about it and different applications that are working inside of the Aurora ecosystem. And if it is not enough for you with Zeely, additional things that you are able to learn, additional platform that you are able to use to learn about Aurora is Layer 3. As you know, Layer 3 has been partnered with Aurora, and already multiple programs have been run through Layer 3. And now you're able to work with Layer 3, and within their new campaign, you are able to play games on Aurora and get additional NFTs. So super cool. Take a look at this. It's not a very difficult challenges. It is going to be pretty fun. All the eyes of the crypto ecosystem are now, this week, are on the multi-chain protocol, one of the biggest cross-chain protocols and bridges. And unfortunately, they have some problems happening there. It's not quite clear what is happening, and we do wish, as developers and maintainers of the bridge, we do wish them to figure out what are the things that are happening as soon as possible and be transparent with the community. We wanted to send lots of love and lots of support from the Aurora community to Multichain. Multichain has been for a long time a very good partner of Aurora. Multichain is integrated with Aurora, and among the list of the networks who has been affected and where the transactions have been stopped, there is no Aurora network. So for Aurora users who are using Multichain to transact in between blockchains, they are not affected. However, again, we're sending all of our support to Multichain. and hopefully this problem is going to be resolved pretty soon. Our minds and our hearts with you. Sorry. Coming to a little bit more positive news, and we're transitioning here into our last section, the section of the future events where you are able to meet us and other people from the Aurora community. So in case you're staying in Ukraine, or in case you are following Ukraine crypto scene, the pretty big crypto media in Ukraine, Encrypted, is organizing an online conference, and I have an honor to participate in this event. So in case you're willing to tune in, join us on next Saturday on June 10th. During this conference, we're going to talk a little bit about the Aurora Cloud and different things around it. And another thing that is actually happening sooner, and you potentially, in case you were attentive, you actually figured it out in the very, very beginning. BIDL Asia event is coming in the already in the beginning of the next week on June 6th. So you're able to, we are able to talk there. I'm going to be there in person. I'm going to talk about composable L2s with decentralized sequencers. In general, this pretty complicated but still possible topic right now. And I encourage everyone who is here in Seoul to come by and check out this particular talk. And maybe you have some of your ideas, and we can chat a little bit about this topic or anything else about Aurora. So see you in Johnson Palace, and on the 6th of June. And last but not least, our Aurora LATAM community is extremely active, and they are going to the Blockchain Con LA, which is going to take place in Lima, Peru. And there will be quite a lot of LATAM community Aurora LATAM community presented there. So don't miss out in case you're located there, in case you're willing to visit this conference. There will be tons of Aurora people there, so check it out, and I hope you are going to have a good time there. With this, I'm stopping my screen share, and let me check whether there are any questions from the community. And there is one question from Fabrian Siach. What is the big plan Aurora wants to accomplish this June, and what is Aurora's main goal to attract many investors? There are some KPIs and there are some big announcements, so follow the announcements next week. There are multiple things that we are trying to accomplish. There is an extremely big partnership that is coming to fruition. So I'm not able to reveal anything, unfortunately, until now, but next week there will be tons of information about it. You are not going to miss it. Besides that, there are some additional Aurora Cloud launches and many additional projects that are going to launch on Aurora Cloud and our scalable infrastructure. This is the main thing. We're just growing the use cases. We're just working towards we're working in the direction of making Web 2 closer to Web 3 using all of the product stack that is developed. Then another question, how you going to leverage the bounty network? Do you have plans on how to push it? In general, in the development process, there are quite a lot of things that are often a little bit complicated to follow up with and make sure that they are fully updated. In such a case, the usage of the bounty network is, or the usage of the solutions like bPro makes a lot of sense when people that are a little bit outside of the context, but they are still able to contribute. and get for these bounties as if they are getting the salary, right? So this is a pretty normal and straightforward way how to scale the operations, and we believe that this is going to be pretty convenient and very much kind of appreciated by the community and by our own developers. So looking forward to this. Let's try it out and test how it is working with a near plugins, and then scale it up. How can I try avocado? I'm afraid to use the wrong link. So even I encourage you to go to Instant App website, and there is one of the first things that you're going to see on their website is going to be the link to the avocado, and obviously the link on the Instant App website is correct. When will Aurora support the centralized exchange withdrawal and deposit on-chain? There are multiple exchanges that are supporting the deposits and withdrawals directly from and to Aurora network. And as far as I remember, again, I'm not very good at this, but as far as I remember, these are Gate.io and KuCoin. So in case you're a user of one of these two exchanges, you are able to deposit and withdraw directly on Aurora chain. Yeah, Eco InstantApp is good DeFi. InstantApp is a very prominent project. Yes. Okay, so it seems like these are all of the questions. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Kamsahamnida, and see you in Seoul in just several days from now. And unfortunately, in case you're not here, then we'll see each other next Friday at this time on the next Friday Alpha Leaks sessions with Aurora. Goodbye.